Reinforcements have arrived. Timer started.
Yes,
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Awaiting orders.
Reporting.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledge. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Reporting. Acknowledge. Reporting. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledge. Yes, sir. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Waiting orders. Vehicle affirmative. Acknowledge. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Reporting. Yes, sir. Acknowledge.
Mission saved.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge. 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 Reporting. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledge. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Acknowledge.
Reinforcements have
Reporting.
arrived.
Affirmative. Vehicle reporting.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Acknowledge. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Vehicle affirmative.
Unit
Vehicle
lost.
acknowledging. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledge.
Unit lost.
Reporting.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledge. Affirm at once.
Naval
Vehicle
unit
reporting.
lost.
Yes, sir.
Reporting.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Reporting. Acknowledge. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Reporting. Acknowledge.
Awaiting order. At once. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Reporting.
Awaiting orders.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Awaiting orders. Very well. At once.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Reporting.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting.
Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Awaiting orders. Agreed.
Yes, sir. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Agreed.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Awaiting orders. At once.
Vehicle reporting. Reporting. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting.
Unit
Vehicle
lost.
reporting. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Very well. At once.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Waiting order. Acknowledged.
Reporting.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Reporting.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Yes, sir.
lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Reporting. Very well. Affirmative. Very well.
Vehicle
Unit
reporting.
lost.
Awaiting orders.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. At once.
Unit lost.
Vehicle
Affirmative.
report acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Agreed.
Awaiting orders.
Reporting. Very well. Agreed.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Vehicle reporting. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Acknowledge.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Vehicle reporting. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Vehicle
reporting.
reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Reporting.
Cannot deploy here.
Awaiting orders.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge.
Yes, sir.
Vehicle reporting.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Vehicle yes, reporting. Sir. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Agreed.
Engineering.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Reinforcements have arrived. Unit
Yes, sir.
lost.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes,
Unit
sir.
lost.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Reporting.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Reporting.
Unit
Yes, sir.
lost.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Engineering.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
For king and country, on my way. Indeed. Indeed. Indeed, on my way. For king and country.
Unit lost.
Or my
Unit
mom.
lost.
For centuries we have waited to emerge from the shadows, and now we will make ourselves known.
Soon we will stand. Soon we will stand. Soon we will stand invincible.
Mission loaded.
Acknowledged. Awaiting order. Affirmative. Awaiting order. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Awaiting order. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Vehicle. Affirmative.
Vehicle reporting.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes,
Acknowledged.
sir. Acknowledged.
Vehicle reporting.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Naval unit lost.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Reporting. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. At once. Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Awaiting order. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Unit
Yes, sir.
lost.
Affirmative.
Waiting.
Acknowledged.
Mission loaded.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Awaiting yes, sir. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Reinforcements
Ready.
arrived.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit
Yes, sir.
lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Awaiting orders.
Unit lost.
Vehicle.
Vehicle
Affirmative.
reporting.
Reporting. Very
Naval
well.
unit lost.
Reporting.
Waiting orders.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost. Unit
Yes, sir.
lost.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Ready and
Yes,
waiting.
affirmative.
Agreed.
Yes, sir.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Reporting.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Agreed.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Awaiting orders.
Affirmative.
Acknowledged.
At once. Very well.
Reporting.
Acknowledged.
Reporting.
Affirmative.
Agreed.
Waiting orders.
Reinforcements have
Affirmative.
arrived.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Very well. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Reporting. Very well.
Reporting.
Reporting.
Commander.
Affirmative. At once. Affirmative. Agreed. Agreed.
Unit lost.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Vehicle acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Indeed. Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir.
Vehicle reporting.
Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
I hear you.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Huh? I'll get my range.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Commander, on my way.
Yes, sir. Very well.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. For king and country.
Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Reinforcements
Affirmative.
have arrived.
Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Unit
Vehicle
lost.
reporting.
Yes, sir. Agreed.
Yes, sir.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Ready and waiting.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Indeed.
Engineering.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders.
Awaiting orders.
Affirmative.
Awaiting orders.
Yes, sir. For king and country.
Commander. Indeed.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Commander, for king and on my way, indeed. For king and country, on my way. For king and country, on my way, indeed. For king and country, indeed. For king and country, indeed. On my way. For king and country.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Very well.
Yes, sir. On my way. Indeed. 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 On my way.
Mission saved.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Ready and waiting. Very well.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Indeed.
Yes, sir.
Ready and waiting. At once. Affirmative.
Reporting.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
At once.
Yes, sir. On my way.
Reporting. Knowledge.
Commander. Indeed.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. At once.
Awaiting orders.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Indeed. Indeed. On my way. For king and country. Indeed. For king and country.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Agreed. Affirm at once.
Yes, sir. On my way.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Ready and waiting. Very well.
Yes, sir. On my way.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Commander. On my way. Indeed.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Reporting.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Andy? Rise and shine. Reporting. Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Agreed. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
No. At once.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Ready and affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Scorched earth. Give him
Vehicle
help.
reporting.
Give him help. I'm afraid.
Awaiting orders.
Right.
At once.
Yes, sir. Waiting orders. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Reporting. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Reinforcements have arrived. Unit
Waiting
lost.
order. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders.
Unit lost.
Vehicle reporting.
Ready and waiting. Yes, sir. Very well. Affirmative. Agreed. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Ready and waiting.
Vehicle report. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Waiting orders.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Vehicle
Reporting.
reporting.
Affirmative. At once. Ready and
Agreed.
waiting. Affirmative.
Waiting order. Acknowledged.
Ready
Of
and
course.
waiting.
Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Reporting.
Unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Acknowledged.
Engineering.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Ready and waiting.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
At once.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Reporting. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Reporting.
Mission loaded.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. For king and country.
Vehicle reporting.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. At once. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Reporting. Very well.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Reinforcements have
Vehicle
arrived.
reporting.
Yes, sir.
Waiting orders.
Acknowledged. Agreed.
Yes, sir. Indeed.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Indeed. On my way. On my way. For king and country. Indeed. 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 For king and country. Indeed. 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 On my way. Indeed. Indeed.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Commander. For king and country.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Vehicle acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Ready and waiting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Very well.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Agreed.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Ready and
Unit
waiting.
lost. Unit
Yes, sir.
lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Awaiting order. Very well.
Vehicle reporting.
Yes, sir. Very well.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Commander. Indeed.
Mission saved.
Indeed. Indeed. On my way. For king and country. For king and country.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Ready and waiting. At once.
Awaiting order. Affirmative.
Acknowledged. Agreed.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Reporting at once.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Awaiting orders.
Commander. Indeed.
Awaiting orders.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. On my way. On my way. King and country.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Commander.
Ready and waiting.
Commander. Indeed.
Yes, sir.
Commander. Indeed.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Commander. On my way.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes,
Acknowledged.
sir. Agreed. Affirmative. Very well.
Yes, sir. On my way.
Unit lost.
Vehicle report acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir?
Huh?
Yes, sir.
Ready and
Waiting
waiting.
orders. Very well.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Commander, indeed.
Awaiting orders. Yes, sir? Very well. Yes, sir? Yes, sir? Of course. Affirmative. Affirmative. Very well.
Awaiting orders.
Mission saved.
Yes, sir. For king and country. For king and country. For king and country. Indeed. On my way. Indeed. Indeed.
Mission loaded.
Acknowledged.
Ready and waiting. At once.
Awaiting order. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. For king and country.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Mission saved.
Commander.
Reporting.
Reporting. At once. Agreed. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. On my way. On my way. For king and country. Indeed. On my way. Indeed. On my way. On my way. On my way. For king and country. Indeed. 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 For king and
Yes, sir.
country.
Affirmative.
Commander, on my way. Yes, sir. On my way. On my way. For king and country. Indeed. For king and country. On my way. Indeed. For king and country.
Mission saved.
On my way. On my way. On my way. On my way. Indeed. For king and country. On my way. On my way.
Unit lost. Mission loaded.
On my way.
Awaiting orders.
Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged.
Ready and waiting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. On my way. For king and country.
Yes, sir. Reporting.
Yes, sir?
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Ready and waiting.
Reporting.
Yes, sir. Indeed. On my way. Indeed.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Reporting. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
Ready and waiting.
Affirmative. Affirmative. At once. At once. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Ready and waiting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir? Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir? Affirmative.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Very well. Very well. Affirmative. At once.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Reporting. At once.
Reporting. Very well.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Ready and waiting.
Vehicle reporting.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Agreed. Very well.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Very well.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Awaiting orders.
Unit lost.
Very well. At once. Affirmative. Commander. For king and country. On my way. For king and country. On my way. Indeed. 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 On my way. For king and country. On my way. For king and country. Indeed. Indeed. On my way. For king and country. On my way. For king and country. Indeed. On my way. Indeed. On my way. For king and country. Commander, on my way.
Mission failed. Mission loaded.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Reporting.
Agreed.
Yes, sir.
Ready
Affirmative.
at once.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Ready and waiting. Very well.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Reporting.
Agreed.
Affirmative.
Agreed.
At once.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Acknowledged. Very well.
Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit lost. Mission loaded.
Yes, sir.
Ready and waiting. At once.
Agreed.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. At once.
Engineering.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Reporting.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Reporting.
Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Agreed. At once. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Very well.
Agreed. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders.
Awaiting orders. Very well.
Waiting order. Affirmative.
Reporting.
Unit lost.
Reporting. Agreed.
Unit lost.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Unit lost. Mission loaded.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Reporting.
Agreed.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. At once.
Yes, Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Ready and very well.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Agreed.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Acknowledge at once.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. At once. Very well.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Very well.
Yes, sir. On my way. Indeed.
Reporting.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I hear you.
Your thing, bomb. Your thing, bomb.
Reporting.
Yes, sir. On my way, indeed. For king and country. On my way. On my way. On my way.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Ready and waiting.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Hot diggity.
Reporting.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. For king and country. For king and country. Indeed. Indeed.
Yes, sir. Reporting. Affirmative.
Mission failed. Mission loaded.
Yes, sir.
Rise and shine. Your thing, bomb. Rise and shine.
Yes, sir. On my way. For king and country. On my way. For king and country.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Ready and
Very
waiting.
well. Reporting.
Enemy approaching.
Reporting.
Enemy approaching.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Medic reporting.
Affirmative.
Moving out.
Awaiting orders. Very well.
Medic reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Moving out. Commander. Indeed.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Howdy.
Commander. Indeed. For king and country. On my way. On my way. For king and country. Indeed. For king and country. On my way. Indeed. For king and country. On my way.
Control terminated.
Howdy. Yes, sir.
Training. Training. Upgrade.
Medic reporting.
Reinforcements have arrived. Timer started.
Yes, sir. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Vehicle affirmative. Affirmative. Waiting or acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting.
Reinforcements have
Affirmative.
arrived.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Reporting.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Mission saved.
Acknowledged. Vehicle report. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. 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 Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Mission saved.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Reinforcements have arrived. Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Naval
Acknowledged.
unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit lost. Mission loaded.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Ready and waiting.
Reinforcements
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Naval unit
Awaiting
lost.
orders. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Unit
Yes, sir.
lost. Mission loaded.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Affirmative. Agreed.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Naval unit lost.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Vehicle reporting. Vehicle acknowledged. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Waiting orders.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Waiting orders. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Reporting affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Vehicle
At
reporting.
once. Agreed. Very well. Yes, sir.
Reporting.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Reporting.
Waiting orders. Acknowledged.
Unit
Awaiting
lost.
orders. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Very well. At once. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Awaiting
Yes, sir.
orders.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Vehicle reporting. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. On my way.
Mission saved.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Indeed. Indeed.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Cannot deploy here.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Awaiting order. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Control.
Affirmative.
Commander. Indeed.
Averted. Have
On my way.
Howdy. I'll get my range.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Awaiting orders.
Vehicle reporting.
Commander. For king and country. Indeed. For king and country. Indeed. On my way. For king and country. On my way.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Yes, sir.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Reporting.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Yes,
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Commander. Indeed.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders.
Acknowledged.
Commander. Indeed.
Mission saved.
On my way. For king and country.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged.
Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Commander. On my way.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Awaiting orders. Reporting.
Yes, sir.
Commander.
Reporting.
Reporting.
Hot diggity. Hot diggity.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Commander. For king and country.
Yes, sir. Reporting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Hot diggity.
Vehicle reporting.
Yes, sir. On my way. Indeed. For king and country. Indeed.
Yes, sir.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Indeed.
Yes, sir. Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Indeed. For king and country. Indeed. For king and country.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Indeed. On my way. On my way. For king and country.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit
Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Very well.
Howdy. Hot diggity.
Commander.
Reporting. At once. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Commander.
Indeed. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Vehicle reporting.
Commander. On my way. Indeed.
Medic reporting. Moving out.
Waiting orders. Very well. Agreed. Reporting. Very well. Affirmative. Ready and waiting. Yes, sir.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Reporting.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Commander.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Engineering. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
New construction options. Training.
Ready and waiting.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Structure sold.
Yes, sir. Ready and waiting. Reporting. Agreed.
Commander.
Vehicle
Awaiting
reporting.
orders. Affirmative.
Howdy.
Yes, sir. Reporting.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged.
Commander.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Commander. Indeed.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. For king and country.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Commander. Indeed.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Insufficient
Howdy.
funds.
Commander. Indeed. Yes, sir. For king and country.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Reporting.
Vehicle reporting.
Affirmative.
Reporting.
Yes, sir.
Vehicle reporting.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Sure thing, boss.
Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Awaiting orders.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Awaiting orders.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Howdy? Yes, sir.
Commander. On my way.
Insufficient funds.
On my way. For king and country. On my way. On my way. For king and country.
Reporting.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Medic reporting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Medic reporting. Moving out.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Howdy?
Reporting. Affirmative.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Insufficient funds.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Mission failed. Mission loaded.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. On my way. For
Yes,
king
sir.
and country. Yes, sir. On my way.
Awaiting order. Acknowledged.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Affirmative. Reporting.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Vehicle reporting.
Yes, sir.
In vehicle. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Commander. Indeed.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Indeed. 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 On my way. Indeed.
Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir. On my way.
Yes, sir.
Awaiting
Vehicle
orders.
reporting. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Awaiting order. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Waiting
Unit
orders
lost.
at once. At once.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
At once. Yes, sir? Very well.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. For
Yes,
king
sir.
and country.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. For king and country.
Mission saved.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Awaiting orders.
Commander, on my way.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Awaiting orders.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. For king and country.
Awaiting orders.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Huh? Sure
Yes,
thing,
sir.
boss.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. For king and country. Indeed.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Moving out.
Awaiting order. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Awaiting
Affirmative.
order. Acknowledged. Awaiting order. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Commander. For king and country. For king and country.
Reporting.
Awaiting orders. Reporting.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders.
Yes, sir.
Vehicle yes, sir. Reporting. Yes, sir. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes, sir.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders.
Reporting. Very well.
Engineering. Affirmative. Affirmative.
I'll get my ring. Sure thing, boss. Rise and shine.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Medic reporting.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Reporting and waiting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. For king and country. Indeed.
Awaiting orders.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. For king and country. Indeed. For king and country. For king and country. Indeed. Indeed. On my way. Indeed. On my way. For king and
Yes, sir.
country.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Commander. Indeed. For king and country, on my way. Indeed. For king and country.
Unit lost. Mission loaded.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Ready and waiting.
Agreed. Affirmative. Affirmative. Awaiting order. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Indeed.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost. Mission loaded.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. For king and country.
Yes, sir. Reporting.
Unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Medic reporting. Affirmative.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Waiting order. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Acknowledged.
Commander. Indeed. Indeed. For king and country.
Mission saved.
Yes, sir.
Commander. Indeed.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Awaiting orders.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Awaiting order. Acknowledged.
Medic reporting. Affirmative.
Commander. Indeed.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Howdy. Sure thing, Bob.
Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Sure thing, Bob.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
I hear you. I hear you.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Agreed.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Moving out.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Huh? Ah, diggity. I'll get my wrench.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
I hear you.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. On my way. On my way.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Andy? I hear you.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Huh?
Commander.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged.
Awaiting Yes, sir. orders.
Awaiting
Vehicle
orders.
reporting.
Commander. On my way. For king and country. For king and country, indeed. On my way. On my way.
Acknowledged. Ready and waiting. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Agreed.
Yes, sir. On my way. Indeed.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Reporting.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. On my way.
Yes, sir. Reporting. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged.
Vehicle reporting. Vehicle reporting. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Yes,
Awaiting
sir.
orders. Yes, sir.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Reporting.
Medic reporting.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
I hear you.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Reporting.
Ready and waiting.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. For king and country. On my way. For king and country. On my way. For king and country.
Awaiting orders.
Vehicle reporting.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Vehicle affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Vehicle acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Ready and waiting.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Vehicle
Yes, sir.
reporting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Awaiting
Yes, sir.
orders.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Reporting.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Moving out.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative.
Medic reporting. Affirmative.
40 minutes remaining.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Reporting.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Affirmative. Awaiting orders.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged.
Affirmative.
Waiting orders.
Reporting. Yes, sir.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Vehicle report acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Mission failed. Mission loaded.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Commander. For king and country, on my way. For king and country.
Yes, sir.
Howdy. Hop diggity. I'll get my ring. I hear you. I hear you.
Yes, sir.
Rise and shine. Sure thing, boss.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. On my way. For king and country.
Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Reporting.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Vehicle
Acknowledged.
reporting. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Commander. For king and country.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative.
Commander, for king and country.
Yes, sir. Very well.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Sandy? Yes, sir.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Awaiting order.
Commander, for king and country, indeed.
Reporting. Agreed.
Yes, sir. On my way. For king and country, indeed. On my way. Indeed. On my way. For king and country. Indeed.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Vehicle reporting.
Yes, sir.
Reporting. Awaiting orders.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Howdy. I'll get my wrench.
Acknowledged.
Acknowledge.
At once. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. For king and country, on my way.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Awaiting orders.
Commander.
Affirmative.
Very well.
Mission saved.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Engineering. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Ready and waiting. Agreed.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Affirm.
Mission Mission loaded.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Howdy. Sure thing, boss.
Engineering. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Awaiting Yes, sir. orders. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Engineering. Affirmative.
Mission failed. Mission loaded.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Huh? Sure thing, boss. Rise and shine. Sure thing,
Vehicle
boss.
reporting. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
Yes, sir. Very well.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Mission failed. Mission loaded.
Howdy, rise and shine.
Ready and waiting. Agreed. Very well. Affirmative. Reporting. Very well. Of course. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Rise and shine.
Reporting. Reporting. Agreed. Agreed. At once. Agreed. Very well. Agreed. At once.
Medic reporting. Moving out. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Medic reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Moving out.
Howdy? Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Acknowledged. Reporting. Yes,
Reinforcements
sir.
have arrived.
Engineering.
Yeah.
Very well.
Huh?
Agreed. Agreed.
Vehicle reporting.
Yes, sir. Very well.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Reporting.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost. Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Reporting at
Acknowledged.
once.
Yes, sir.
Reporting
Affirmative.
at once.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. At once. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Reporting very well.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Ready and waiting. Agreed.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Agreed. Very well.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Reporting.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged. Very well.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Ready and waiting. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Awaiting
Unit
orders.
lost.
Affirmative.
Reporting.
Unit lost.
Vehicle
Unit
affirmative.
lost.
Awaiting
Unit
orders.
lost.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
40 minutes remaining. Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Vehicle reporting.
Unit lost.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Yeah.
Unit lost.
Okay.
Mission accomplished.